Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new meeting or session of Holochain-in-Action number, actually 8. So I hope you had enough chance to review the previous videos. So you can find all of them in the channel. If you would like to participate in the meeting, which is longer than the recorded version, please go to the description and find the link and fill out the application form. The repository also you can find in the description, and also other useful link like a gym. So you can find there gym and other useful link that help you to gain more knowledge about the Holochain. So thank you to my friend that joined. So yes, today we are going to talk about the sandbox and CLI, Holochain CLI. It means we already implemented a good part of the peer share. So we use the progenitor patterns and we can have a two user, developer user and non-developer user. So just a developer user can create a schema and non-developer cannot. So it is there, and we implement a test. So before it is not finished, the idea of the peer share, which is a peer-to-peer file sharing, it is not finished, but I decided that let's go to the UI, implement something, basic HTML with the conductor to see what is a conductor, how UI can connect to Holochain. So it can motivate you to play more with the Holochain, to connect UI, go for UI. So it is the whole content of today. Guys, if you have no more topic, I can share my screen and start. So let me, can you see my screen? So far, we created a peer share application. Till here, you can go to repository. As I mentioned, the link is in the description. In the GitHub, you can clone the project and take a look. So here we have a bunch of public zone function. Who am I? Get DNA properties. Am I developer or not? Create a schema. The test is there. And today we are going to talk about conductor. It means how the things are working and how conductor can bring up your application. So, before continue, and let me tell you what is conductor for the people doesn't know. So, but I really would like to ask Guillaume to explain us conductor. Guillaume, would you like to go for the conductor? So how the conductor is working and what is conductor?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that, I think. Okay, let me see. Right. Okay. So, one of the most the most cool things, the coolest things about Holochain is that every application, every DNA creates its own network, right? So if you have a chat application, you have the network for the chat or whatever. Oh, Hedayat, I have a strong feedback. If you could, thanks. So yeah, every application is its own network, and this has really nice benefits as far as read permissions and allows very complex architectures. But okay, if I want to be part of the chat application, and also I want to be part of the Facebook clone application and other ones, like, do I have to run Holochain multiple times, or what should I do, right? So the conductor is basically a container for DNAs, right? So basically, when you run Holochain, what you are really running is the conductor. And when you install a DNA, that's the conductor receiving the DNA and running it for you. It's like a sandbox environment that receives the DNA code and actually executes the appropriate functions of the DNA, right? So if you think about it, everything like in a Holochain application, there are a bunch of things happening underneath, right, under the hood. So 90% of those things, the conductor is doing them, and the 10% is your application, right? So the 10% of your application is saying, hey, conductor, please create the entry for me. Hey, conductor, please call that function of the other node for me, and things like that. So for example, could you allow me to share the screen, Hedayat?
Yes, sure. Please.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. So really quickly, I don't want to spend too much time into this, but we can see here a DHT, right, with different nodes.
Wait,
Then...
Guillaume, wait a second. I need to switch here. Okay, please continue.
Okay. So yeah, we have a DHT. Okay, so this is only one DNA, and a lot of nodes are joined in this DNA. And we can see here, this is the conductor admin panel, let's say, which tells all the cells, right? All the DNAs that this conductor has installed. So for example, yeah, like you can see here, all of them are playing by the same DNA, but every one of them has different agent public key because they are identified by the public key. So for example, let's say that I want to clone a DNA. So just think of it as installing a new DNA in your conductor. I want to clone private chat DNA, and this is the, how was it, super secret code, right? Okay, so now I installed a new DNA. I created a new network because no one was playing in this DNA still. So I'm alone here in this network. But now my conductor has two DNAs, right? So this is one. I'm here, I'm Jesse, playing with 10 people. This is the other one. I'm Jesse, the same, because it's the same node, it's the same conductor, it's the same process, and actually the same agent public key, but I'm alone. I'm alone because no one is playing with me. I think this is it, Hedayat. Do you think it's worth to go any more detail? Or if you have any other questions, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to add something more, actually, if we can come back.
Sure.
Maybe you heard about cell. What is cell? Just imagine you want to have a two profile in Instagram. What you are doing right now, you create two emails and you go to Instagram and create two profile and put your two emails and go to the process of a registration to have a two profile. Cell, as Guillaume showed you, and I'm going to share the link of the Gmail description, beautiful tools you can play with it to learn Holochain. Cell, just because in the peer-to-peer, you don't need to have email, you need to have public key and private key. So you have to just imagine we would have Instagram version on Holochain. What if you want to have a two profile? So it is a process. You create a one pair key, public key, private key. You install the application with one of them, and you can install with another pair key as a different cell. It means you can install the application or DNA as much as you would like. So, but the different cell. Cell means a one version of application with one identity. So it's kind of equivalent to the profile that you have on Facebook and Twitter or Instagram. It is the meaning of cell that you saw. Another point I would like to add that you saw that Jesse, it was Jesse Guillaume, the Jesse was in two in two cells, and one of them with other 10, one of them in alone. So it is exactly the topic of cell or having a multi-profile. So just imagine you, as we even mentioned earlier, if you don't change anything like a property, other thing in a DNA, when you install the DNA or hApp as a bundle of DNA, different DNA can be. So anybody who installed the same DNA, it's going to be inside the one network. If you install the specific DNA via a specific hash, you are alone as far as others going to exactly install the same DNA. So generally, to sum up, to run the Holochain application and DNA, we need to have Conductor. Conductor responsible to do a lot of job for you, like data integrity, like propagating your data, see other peers, to just a lot of flows, data flow and business rules and blah, blah. We are in the peer-to-peer distributed network. It means browser and people talking to each other. We don't have any centralized trust node that connect like the current world, like a Gmail or Instagram, Facebook. So it is the job of Conductor that you can install your application as many as, which is not limited, but as much as you would like. You can install a cell or a profile in your Conductor. And then Conductor is going to make the things available for you. It's going to see your friend, it's going to connect to your friend, and so on and so forth. That's it. I would like to add this one. So it is, so we talked about the conductor. What is a conductor? You already know. And Guillaume talked about the how to see it. I'm going to share the link in Gym, Conductor in Gym, and it's a beautiful tool. You can see it right now. We are going to see when you are in a development phases, you need to have a sandbox to bring up one conductor and install one DNA as application. We are going to do it together today. So the things we are going to see today, we will see the Holochain CLI. We will create a one sandbox. We have the DNA, we create a DNA, we create hApp, Holochain application. We would install the hApp inside the conductor in sandbox, and then we will create a UI, connect together, bump. We will see the full version of Holochain and UI today, at the end of today, actually. So let me share my screen and continue. Okay. So it is Holo layer from a peer share GitHub, you can see. Let's go here. In the root, I have Holo layer, like always, Nix shell. Guys, the font is big enough, you can see, is it okay?
Yeah, I think so, big enough, yeah.
So a little bit, okay, so. HC help. What is HC? It is a Holochain CLI. Right now, we are in the current version. It is the sandbox that we can work with the conductor. We will configure the things and we will install the application and play with it. Important point, a lot of things right now is under the development. For sure, it's going to be improved. The number is going to be changed. And right now, we don't have a lot, some functionality are not there, and it's going to be added for sure later. So as you can see, it is HC help. It's telling us we have an app, DNA, help, and sandbox. By the way, any comment you would like to see, just right now, for example, this one. app DNA sandbox. Okay, just etc app / help. That's it. It is the key point. It's telling you what to do actually. So if I want to see what's happening inside the app, just type in that way. So let me see where I can type, and you can see what I need to do. It is the process. Look, at first, is it working? Let's see. It's working, but in the black. Okay. So the process that we need to do, create. I changed the color. So let me type here, if you don't mind, or let me create a file like steps. I'm going to delete this one. What we are going to do: one, create DNA, bundle DNA. We already did. We are going to review. Step 2, we are going to create and bundle hApp. hApp can be contain one or more than one DNA. It can contain DNAs. And then we are going to create one conductor in Sandbox. And then we are going to run conductor. It is the main process and steps you are supposed to do. But before going to this exact process, let's review the things that to see what's happening exactly when you are running Sandbox. Again, HC help, it is telling us that we have a kind of sandboxes here. To not waste a lot of time, you can put sandbox help, or you can put HCS help. S is the short version of sandbox. I'm gonna use S. Okay, the first one is lead. Can you see? We have a call, clean, create, generate, help, list, run. We are gonna review almost all of them, but step by step. HC sandbox list. I have nothing here. If I go to help, I have a create. Let's use it. HCS create help. So it is the switch I can use. I'm not going to review all of them, but because it takes a lot of time, you can put the directory, or you can put the number of sandbox you would like to create, or a root folder, because by default it's going to be created in the temp. Temp is going to be cleaned up after restart if your machine is restart. So, but I'm not going to review all of them. Also, you can go for the network. It means HCS create network help. You have this networking topic, but let's go for the small scenario. HCS create. As you can see, one conductor created here. If I go inside, you will see this one, just conductor configuration and key store. So it is not, there are a bunch of other things, but because I didn't run conductor, so I just wanted to show you that it is the basic configuration, and the things inside. After run, you will see other things, but I'm not gonna run right now, because you can also run Holochain-C, if I'm not mistaken, and this configuration, and then it's going to be actually run this conductor. If I'm not mistaken, I can say conductor config, Holochain-C. Yes, conductor is running right now. So if I stop and again I do ls, you see conductor, key peer-to-peer, and wasn't created. And if you go, for example, to cd p2p, you will see I have a data. Can I see, Guillaume, right now the database? I tried, but it is encrypted or something. Have you ever tried to open?
I don't think it's encrypted, but it's you may be able to read it. Does this support LMDB?
LMDB, I'm not sure. LMDB, no. So LMDB. No, let's postpone this topic. I really would like to go and see what is inside, but it is LMDB for actually for data. Generally, the data about your source chain and also the distributed hash table supposed to be there in different folder. But maybe today or another day we are going to take it. By the way, you already know what's happening if you create a conductor. It means, let me go back to the previous to main actually folder. Okay. What happened? Easiest way. I want to go back to the, okay. So HCS list. I created one conductor, yeah? So right now, so guys, the next step, do you remember in the Holo layer, we implemented progenitor pattern. It means if I have a multi-user, if inside the DNA YAML here, if I can put the actually the code of the public key of the user, this user, a specific user is going to be developer. So developer can do more actions or more, can run more action like an admin user for our application. To demo this one, that how we can implement the pattern that we had in the centralized pattern, like an admin user and a normal user in peer-to-peer, I really would like to demo it right now. It means progenitor patterns. So to do that, I really would like first to create agent. It means HCS help has something named call. What is the call? Call is the conductor admin interface that we can run as an admin panel of the admin interface for the conductor. It means conductor using the admin interface provides some more functionality as an API, and you can send your comment there. Let's see what we have inside call. So it is the function that you see there are some sub-comment and there are some comment, okay? So one of them is the, for example, if I run this comment, it means HCS call list of DNAs, it is empty. I didn't install any DNA. But right now, I really would like to go and install two agents, to create two agents. Do you remember I told you, if you would like to have a multi-profile, you need to have multiple private key and public key. We are going to demo exactly this process. So the command is new agent. I would say, as you see, guys, I already have this conductor. So, okay, let me tell you, if you would like to play with it and to go from the scratch, just do this one, hcs clean. That's it. It cleaned the conductor I created. Look, hc list. Sorry, hcs list. It is empty. Okay, if you did something and you recognize it is dirty, go from hcs clean and go from the scratch. So step number 1, hc sandbox, create a conductor for me. It's created and it is here. Step number 2, hcs call. What was the name? New agent. hcs call. It means Holochain CLI, Sandbox, call admin interface of Sandbox, new agent. So I have a new agent with this key. So I'm going to, let me also copy it here, steps. Okay, agent number 1. I would like to see agent number 1 as a developer. So, and another agent as a non-developer. It means agent 2. I need to run this one again. I have another agent running here. It is the key. It is the public key, private key. So, did you remember inside the folder, we had the place for the key, maintaining the key. The key are going to be saved there, actually. Public key and private key. So, list of agent. hcs con list of agents. Or list of agent. No. So, I think after running, I can see this one. By the way, what I want to do right now, I don't have any application, hApp, Holochain application to install inside the conductor. Right now, I have this conductor, Sandbox created. I would like to install one application. What I should do, as I created the step here, I need to actually, yes, where is that? I need to create the DNA and bond, but I need this key here. Okay, if I create application based on this DNA, so, and then I'm going, this agent is going to be developer or admin user. So let me delete this one to that you can see all the process. It is the DNA, I can say manifest. It means it is the file that telling you, hey, my DNA is a bundle of this wasm. The name, if you have a multi-zome, is going to be list of a different zone here, 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, your property. And again, what is the UUID for?
Yeah. So yeah, in the private chat example that you have in the gym, you have one DNA, which is like a template, which is the private chat, right? If I want to create a new chat, but with the same properties as the last one, this is the field that should identify, not identify, but it's basically random so that I can differentiate one DNA for another one.
I see.
And I can clone without limit.
I see. I totally got it. Hey guys, I will explain it later with a real example, and you will see to cloning. It right now. Just ignore it. Okay. Let's go back to our band. Thank you, Guillaume. Thank you. So if we need any example, I will. But generally, Guillaume exactly explain what is this for. So it is the DNA. So I can say here. Let's go to HC-help. What do you see here? You see we have something named DNA. Let's go to the DNA, HC-DNA help. Here we have init, pack, unpack, and help it is there. Init for initialization of this one as a shortcut. We already have it. Pack, exactly it is the command we need to pack and create a one bundle of your DNA. Let's see, DNA, pack, help. That's it. You need to have a HC DNA pack and your pack. Let's do it. HC DNA pack, work directory, DNA. That's it. So, do you see? Guys, can you see my screen? Its font is good.
Yep.
That's great. So,
yep.
What happened? In my manifest, I put the agent key of one of the agent. It's going to be admin here, and I create a DNA. Step 1. It was step 2. I need hApp, bundle of hApp. I need to create a Holochain application based on this one. Let's see what we have here. Let's see help. App is here. Let's go to app. Again, help, init, pack, unpack. Let's go, but we don't have any hApp. How the things are working? Let's go to init. Let's see, app or hApp, I forgot. App. Init, help. Okay, simple one. Let's see, app, init, work directory. Okay, let's go to create a folder name app. Name, here share. Description. First, try of hApp in Holochain-in-Action. Okay, it created a folder with the hApp.yam. So again, we need to have a manifest for the bundle of our Holochain application. Again, here, our application can be a combination of a different DNA. Just imagine in PeerShare, I would like to have a one DNA for user or profile, another DNA that the file going to be there as a storage, or maybe another DNA. I can bundle a different DNA inside one application. But right now, I just only have this DNA, PeerShare. I would say, please make a bundle of this one, go to the root, go to DNA, PeerShare.dna. That's it. If I would like to have another one, I would copy and paste and add another DNA as a bundle. Let's PeerShare app or hApp. That's it. I created the manifest. The next step is create a hApp or bundle. I didn't mention that. Let's come back here. etc app help. I need to pack it. etc app pack help. Okay, again, simple and ready and easy command. etc app pack work directory hApp. That's it. Wow. I have the hApp here in this location. Holo layer, work directory, hApp, PSHell.hApp, ready to be installed in Conductor. So far, so good. Hey guys, is there any question? Let me stop. Let me. So far so good. We went to a really short break, and I'm going to continue actually. So this one, and then let me share my screen again. So can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
That is great. So we already created a hApp, and we are good enough to continue installing the application. So let's see what we have for installation. So HCS call help. By the way, call, as you see, the command call, it is just a wrapper sandbox around the API. It means around the admin API. Somehow there could be some command or facilities that you can find in the test here when you are working directly with the admin UI that you cannot find in the sandbox. But right now it is not there, but most probably in the future, all functionalities and from the admin API supposed to be here. If it is not there, so it's going, for sure, it's going to be added later. So right now we are going to install app. This one, as far as I know, is not being used, and maybe in the future it's going to be removed or changed, but we are going to use this one, install app bundle. So let's go to this comment to see what we can do here. Install app bundle. Let me make it bigger. Help. So HC Sandbox or S call install app bundle with option and path. What are options we have? Agent key and app ID. So it means inside our conductor, we are going to install one application for this agent. Where is my text? For agent one here, which is a developer, and another application for this agent. So an application ID, we need to have some specific application ID that we can call it from a UI. So I would call app ID PSH1 PSH1 and I'm going to call this one PSH2. So what else? That's it. It means, let me build the comment here that I can easily copy and paste. I can say HCS call install. I'm going to build the comment to easily copy and paste. With agent, first of all, app ID, okay, equal, I'm going to build the comment for this one, agent key, equal this agent key. That's it. It is the comment I need to run that inside my conductor, one application with the ID PSH1 for this agent is going to be installed. If I copy and paste this one, I can install also this one for this agent as well. So, but what the difference that I need to change a little bit, it means number one and agent key, this agent key. So let me run both of them. So this comment paste. Pass. I forgot about the pass. What is the pass? The pass, it's going to be, it means, let me rebuild it again. There is a path, app bundle, work directory, hApp, peer share, DNA. Yes, I need also to add this one to both of them. Okay, install this app with this information. That's it. It's good enough to continue. Install the app for agent one. Conductor is ready. Bang! One cell as a PSH1 is installed for this cell. Another one. This one. Copy. Conductor ready. Bam! Right now, I have two cells inside one conductor. So let's query a little bit to see, to feel it. So call help. List of agent. Let's see agent. I can see right now cells. Let's see as call list of cells. You see, guys, I have two cells. One, this cell for this developer and one for non-developer. And list of DNA. Let's see as card list of DNAs. Yes, I installed this DNA as a one DNA. And what else I have? List of app WS. We haven't run. Right now I install, but I need to run. So, but let's see also this one, call list app WS. Okay, can you see? The app is not running because I haven't run conductor. So let's see help. Sorry, let's see S help. We have a run option. Let's see S run help. Let's see S run, and with this option we can go for the path. The path was this path that we saw at the beginning. Do you remember? After creating Sandbox. So after creating Conductor, and also we can ask for the port to come up, and we will do. In dices, if we have a more than one conductor in the Sandbox, we can put the index, but we don't need right now this one because we already have one conductor. Port we are going to use, and this. So it means if right now I write HCS run my application on port 234, that's it. Oh, bam bam. Right now it comes up. Is there any question, guys? So I would like to show something. Let me pause. Okay, I can do it later. So right now I could run the application on this port. And we would like to go and implement UI and connect to Holochain application and query something, create data or something like that. I am willing to create a project for UI. Let's call it, for example, client basic or something like that. I can say client, I would say basic. I'm creating a new terminal. I have a CD client basic client. Let's go from the scratch, guys. It means npm init y. So I'm here right now, guys. So to bring up one HTML, we need to use some dev server and in the development environment to bring up. And there are a bunch of options. I'm gonna use the Webpack. It is handy, a lot of resources. You can easily know what's happening. It means right now I would like to say npm install webpack CLI, and that's enough right now. So what happened? So what are these errors? But both of them are added in. Seems so interesting. Let's continue to see what's happening. So after having a webpack, for sure, I need to have here one file as a webpack.config.js. So I would like to bring, I forgot to install one thing that I need, which is a webpack dev server for bringing up one server. It means npm I webpack dev server. What happened here? I would go to the instance up here, actually. So npm install webpack dev server. Okay, It's working better here. So
the error you had was running npm install.
again, I couldn't hear you pretty good.
The error you had was when running npm install.
Your voice is not clear. Can you type? Or because I don't know why. Lucas?
Yeah, I'm typing.
So that's it. Let me npm if the package didn't install other package, let's install them. Yes. So what happened? I installed Webpack, Webpack CLI, and Webpack Dev Server. So for creating HTML, run the HTML as a development, actually web server, and this kind of thing. So we need to have a configuration here because it's a little bit big file. I'm going to copy and paste a little bit and explain you what's happening here. It's telling we are in the development mode. We need to go and start our JS from entry in the source.index.js. It means here I would create src, and here I would create one file named index.js. Okay, I can say alert, for example, 1, 2, 3. So, and then it's telling, okay, go for output, create the output of the all JS to dist folder. It means I need to have a dist folder. Here, I would like to create a one file named index.html, and all the JavaScript I'm going to write here exactly. Webpack is going to create a bundle, all of them, create the index.js here, put it inside. That's it. And it supports the TS TypeScript. For the future, we are going to use TypeScript, but this type right now, no, JS, TSX, blah, blah. And dev server, which is running a one local server, it's going to take a look at the dist with the content base true, and don't worry about others. That's it. It is the thing it does. So, and as you can see, the conductor is running and waiting for us to go there. So if I go here, let me say just exclamation mark, this one, I want to just run everything is working. Create one HTML. So, and then if I go to pack here, I can say create a script name start, for example, and webpack. Let me again come here, client balance, say npm start. Dang, do you see, guys? It's already created index with this one. Let me see, let me delete. If I rerun, bam, it's created. So it means I can say easily create a script with the type module src index.js. That's it. If I go here and say, actually, the webpack.serve is also npm start. Okay, I can easily run the browser here. Let's run an instance of browser. Bam, 1, 2, 3. So you see, So that is fantastic, but let's finish something and then go to a holochain part. Right now, if I change something here, index, for example, 789, and save, if I again run application, 1, 2, 3, it is not refreshing because we need to watch it. If we refresh everything, everything is going to be refreshed. Right now, Webpack is in the version 5. Previously, it was much more easier to do that one, but right now it's a little bit, actually, it's not handy, but I will show you how to deal with it easily. You need to install a package for it. I had the issue here. Let's come back. Name concurrently. So concurrently, it is a package allow you here. Can you see here? We can in the JSON, we can run some command down. If at the same time I would like to run some, let me show you what do I mean. I mean, watch. I need this one. I need to watch. Look here. It is 789. Yeah. If I close, if I change something here, for example, I put Tom, save, it rebuild, it changed to Tom. Yeah. But at the same time, I need to run in the package 2 command, watch and serve. So for that one, I need to install one package named concurrent. npm I concurrently. So concurrently, what happened here? It's also added. Interesting. Okay, it's working. What happened here? I would say I have a one build, which is Webpack watch, and I have serve, which is Webpack serve, and I would like to have a start, which is a concurrent command. That's a concurrently kill others, at first kill others, and then actually npm run build, and it should be here. I need to run 2 commands. Yeah. So kill others, npm run build, and npm run serve. Should be here, not here. So yes, concurrently kill other process, npm run build. It means this one, at first watch and then serve. That's it. Let me start npm start. Okay, here again. Localhost. So let me bring my localhost here. So Tom, if I change here to, sorry, I don't need any more others. Let me close all others. What was that? This is good. So if I change here, Lucas, I changed Lucas, that's it. We are good to go. So any question, guys? I'm going to start implementing Holochain part. For connecting UI to Holochain, we need to install two packages. One of them is a Conductor API that it is, let me also bring it here. It means I need to install this package. That is great. Also, there is something we need to do a hack right now, but in the future, it's going to be maybe for sure replaced or removed. It is a buffer, npm I buffer. It is using this buffer to connect to Holochain and return back the result. That's it. I installed these two packets. You can see all of them here, buffer and Holochain. I'm coming here, say import from @Holochain conductor. I need to app WebSocket. I need that one, and I need also, okay. It is the hack, guys. It's going to be removed for sure later because Holochain actually, the Conductor API using the buffer, a window buffer to buffer the result. So we need this one. But as far as I know, VM send a pull request to remove this one for the future. But right now it is not in NPM. Just write this one for now, but for the future, I'm sure it's going to be removed. Just buffer / .buffer. That's it. It is the hack, actually. Let's go create the class. So, what is the HTML? In the HTML, I created HTML for saving time. Let me copy and paste everything here. So, and also I created a small style for the really small, quick one. So here, let me run and you can see npm start. So that's it. It means port, application ID, function name, and payload and call zone function. That's it. It is the small HTML I created that we can connect to the things. Yeah, it is that. So we check PSH1. What was the default one? PSH1. Let's go for the default also here. Oh no. PSH1. So I'm coming to the index. I'm saying okay. In constructor. And constructor. Document, we need to save more time. Let me copy paste a little bit. Say get element by ID btn call zone function. It means this function. This one, this button of the ID, and attach to the this click. What is this click? I'm going to create it here. It means async version of click with e argument if I need it. So just come to the click and also we copy and paste. I would say so here. Get element by the text app ID, port, and function name. I need this value. Let me alert all of them and test everything is working. App ID, port, and FM name. So I created the one class, but I didn't create any instance of the class. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
No,
Okay, guys, you were seeing the right screen or the wrong screen?
no, we can't see the screen.
Uh-huh.
Icon.
Seeing a white screen.
Right now you are seeing
No,
this. Previously you
Yeah,
were
no, I
seeing the
see.
wrong screen?
No, previously it was.
It means you were watching all the coding I was doing, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So I was thinking you were seeing the wrong. Okay, let's refresh, call, yes, localhost, this one. Okay, I could bind to the HTML, I could read the property, and ready to go to continue our job. So here, I would say we need to have a async call. And let me also, we need to save again a little bit more time. We can find the code in. That's it. I created another call async, call zone function. It is receiving a port, application ID, function name, and payload. Payload is data we are sending to zone. So app connection is going to be a WebSocket on localhost WebSocket. You know, it is a WebSocket. So we are collecting and asking the object for the app ID, and then we are asking the cell. We are going to call a peer share. I hard-coded the peer share. Peer share is the zone name. It is fixed. So we are sending the parameter here, zone function, which is a dynamic, and at the end, we are calling the zone from the app here. And I'm going to push the code, can kill on, and then return back. It means here, and also let uncomment, let's have it. I can say here, result will update, call zone function, port, app ID, function name, FN name, and payload. Okay, I didn't create a payload. Let's go right now, step by step. Right now, let's do notice. That's it, it is working. So let's go back to the first one. Who was that? Bash. Okay. I don't need this one anymore. Okay, 8080, 8080, PSH1, who am I? Call. So let's refresh. Did I save everything? Yes, let's console.log dot result. So let me go back. Wow, it is a call. So we connect and receive. It is in a byte array. We need to convert. I'm not going to do that for right now, but let's go to C to call another function from a zone. For example, do you remember we had a function name lib? Am I developer? Let's see. This agent is developer. Wow, it is true. Okay, that is beautiful. This PSH1, what is PSH1, guys? It was this ID, yes? PSH1, developer. If I call PSH2, that is agent, it should be false. Wow. So it means we already have two agents. One agent is developer and one agent is non-developer. Let's read the property. I saw that we have a property here. What is the function? Get DNA property. Let's call that one. Wow, developer address. It is the address of a property. So for sure, if I go here and send a payload, it means, let me improve the functionality here. It means, do I have a payload? Yes, text payload. Text payload. Payload. So create a schema. Payload, I need to create a schema for this one. It's where did I create? I need to load the file. It's not easy because I have it in the test. I need to implement it later. For today, it's a lot of content. Create a schema test. I need to create this one as a payload. This one, it means it should be valid JSON, read from the file, and then for today it's a lot. But as you can see, guys, did you see we already implemented 2 versions? So it can be a nice practice. You can continue. It means create a schema. One of them is supposed to create a schema. One of them is not there. But as you can see, it is the agent as a developer, application 1 as a developer, and am I developer? True. So if this user, which is not developer, if called the zone function with the create a schema, it should return false. If another one call it, P1, it should be true. And both of them should able to read the list of the schema. I will do it offline and I can do it later and also actually push the code later. That's it. So, wow, it was a long session, but I'm happy we could review actually Conductor, and Holochain CLI, and we saw how use Progenitor as admin, and we also created a basic HTML. I hope you already enjoyed. So don't forget to subscribe, just watch other video, and please leave your comment, leave your feedback, and let us know how to improve. And also, if you would like to join Holochain-in-Action meeting, warm welcome, fill out the application, and you will be here. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.